Hey bookworms, I'm Liz. This is a pimple, and you're watching Freaking Bookworm. Today I'm doing a review of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson. So, interestingly enough, the reason why I read this story kind of has a story behind it. Sorry, allergies. So, I'd heard about it, everybody was talking about it. About 100 people recommended it to me, and these are, people that I have a lot in common with, people that I talk to on a daily basis on Twitter, a couple people I didn't really know, but, basically people that knew their shit. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna read it. I go to the bookstore, I pick it up, I read the first couple pages, and I'm like, boring. I don't know why. I think I'm kind of a book snob. If like the first couple sentences don't grab me, I'm not gonna read it. And I don't know why. I don't know how this happened to me, but it did, and so I missed out on a really great book. Until a couple weeks ago, actually probably more than a couple weeks ago, Mike's dad, who is one of those people that he buys a lot of movies, he watches a lot of movies, he loves movies, he's got more movies than, anybody. And I'm going to take off my glasses for a second because this screen is glaring for some reason. So yeah, he loves movies, and he has, I don't know, hundreds. So he kind of went through his collection. He gave Mike, I don't know, 40 or 50 DVDs. So then we went through them to see which ones we wanted to keep, which ones we wanted to give to my mom that she could take to the hospital for the patients to watch, and then which ones, we just were gonna get rid of. One of these movies was The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. And I was like, oh, cool, I'll watch it. I mean, fuck it. So a couple weeks ago, I was sick. I had a sinus infection, and I had a lot of joint pain that day, so I basically, actually 2 days. So I pretty much spent both those days in bed, and the first day I was just like, you know what? I'm going to watch a movie. And I was like, I'll watch The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I didn't know that it was subtitled, so I put it on, I got into bed, I got all comfy, and I'm like, oh shit, it's subtitled. I still don't want to read subtitles right now. I don't mind subtitled movies. I actually like foreign movies. My phone is going off, I'm sorry. Like, I usually don't mind because I feel like it's more genuine, because you get a little more inflection, and anyway. I keep rubbing at my eyes because I'm like, why can't I see? So maybe I should just put these back on. So anyway, I'm such a dork. So yeah, so what was I talking about? So blah blah blah. Long story short, I was too lazy to get up and change the movie, so I ended up actually watching it, and I really really liked it. I thought Elizabeth was fucking badass. I thought Mikhail was just really cool too. The whole Harriet mystery was really intriguing. The fact that, the family members were most of them were Nazis, really got my interest because I'm a huge World War II nerd. So I really enjoyed it. But however, when the movie ended, I had a lot of questions. I'm like, okay, so this kid is a delinquent, but how did she start working for this security company if she's such a delinquent? And a couple of different questions like that. So I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to read the book. So I didn't plan on picking the book up anytime soon. Excuse me, I'm rocking tonight. I didn't plan on picking up the book anytime soon. I actually just kind of happened to see it at Target, and it was $5.99. Target is like the best place to buy books. Or new books anyway. They're always, and I should have put this on the list that I did a while back, but they always have like really big discounts on books. Like normally this book is $7.99, and it was on sale for $5.99, which is $2 off. I mean, that might not seem like a whole lot, but think about it. If you are the kind of person that buys tons of books, you know, you buy this and then another book and then something else, all together at $7.99 each, that's freaking, I don't know, my second math, but that's like 23 or $4, almost $25 once you get done with tax, right? So, you know, $2 off, that's $15. There are, well, 16, 17, about $20. So, well, whatever. But anyways, it's a great savings. At least I think so. So I ended up getting it because it was $5.99 and really, you know, and I said to myself too, I was like, I really need to do something for freaking Bookworm that isn't a comic book, because otherwise my readers and viewers are going to get really annoyed. You know, I try to like mix it up. So I read it, and obviously I read it, and right now is the part where I, you know, should have told you, you know, 5 minutes ago what this was about. This is why I wish I had video editing software. So, okay. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is essentially a murder mystery. A girl way back in the 60s, I believe, don't quote me on this, disappears into thin air. Her uncle, who, like, absolutely adored her, has just been tormented for the last 40 or so, 25 years, something like that. Quite a long time. He's been tormented because he does not know what happened to this girl. So he hires a journalist to look into it as kind of last-ditch effort. He's like, you know, I'm old, I'm dying, I just want to give it one more shot, see if by any chance you could turn up something new. You know, I know that your situation is really sticky right now, so you need a job, because the journalist gets stuck in this huge mess where, you know, he writes this article about somebody and he ends up going to jail for libel. So this journalist is pretty desperate for a job, so he agrees to take the job. And he moves up to the estate where this family lives, and he essentially is solving the murder, or trying to solve the murder, but he's also writing a biography of the family. After a little while, we see Lisbeth Salander, who is technically the main character, although, interestingly enough, we don't see her point of view as much as we see Mikhail Blomkist's point of view. He's the journalist. So that was really interesting. Like, the book is about her, but it's not through her as much as it is about her. So anyway, she ends up getting on board with this through a really interesting set of circumstances that I will not tell you about. You'll have to find that out for yourself. And she's this really, really quiet, asocial, past delinquent that at some point went into technically what we here in America would see as state custody. This is set in Sweden, or Switzerland. Fuck, I'm stupid. Sweden. What is up with me today? Sorry. I'm gonna take a sip real quick. Sorry. So it's set in Sweden, and she's basically in the custody of the country, is what it comes down to. We don't really know how. We kind of get some hints here and there about, you know, why. But she's just basically one of those cases that kind of got brushed underneath and lost in the mist, and nobody really cares about her. And so it really, you know, you really feel bad for her, even though she's a delinquent. You know, she's gotten into a lot of trouble with cops, and she's done a lot of kind of delinquent-y things. You really like her, and I really liked her. I felt really bad for her. You know, I was like, this sucks. Like, this girl has no one. And so she gets involved in this mystery, solving this mystery, and basically the rest of the book from there on out is them solving the mystery, or trying to solve the mystery. And you see her grow as a character, which was really actually amazing, because her character is so strongly, you know, fuck you, basically. And, you know, there's really no better way to say it, that, you know, by the end of the book, she's mellowed out quite a bit, and you're just like, wow. And the way that it ends, I'm so mad. I have to read the second one, like, right away, because, it ends, I was so freaking mad. I just finished it this morning. So, yeah, still recovering. So the book is actually a lot different from the movie. I'm up to 10 minutes here. Holy shit. The book is a lot different from the movie. Not very different. Different in the sense that a couple little things were changed, and then a lot of details that aren't in the movie are here in the book. So if you've seen the movie, you definitely have to read the book. I actually recommend that you watch the movie first. Just because the book does tend to kind of drag on at parts. And you're kind of reading it and you're just like, okay, can we get to the point here? But, I think it might actually just be a stylistic thing. Maybe in Sweden, that's just, the way that they write. I don't know. This is the first, and it could be the translation too. I'm not really sure. But stick with it. Like, seriously, I was talking to somebody else and she was saying the same thing, how she said that, the first 100 pages really dragged. And I'm not sure exactly how long myself, but, we were saying that it's something that you really you gotta plow through the beginning and then you're hooked, you're good. So, that's basically it. I can't say anything else about this without giving it away. I'm still recovering from finishing it this morning, so if I say anything else, that's it. The cat's gonna be out of the bag. So anyways, if you've read it, I'm going to stop saying so much eventually, one day maybe. If you've read it, leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought about it. If you've seen the movie, let's talk. I'm going to leave a link down below so that if you want to buy it, you can, because I'm selling books through Amazon as an affiliate. I do get a percentage of it. I think it's 15% or something. I'm really honestly not sure. I just started doing it, so I am going to leave a link to that, and I'm also going to link you up to our freaking book club, which is, let me reach for it. It's a monthly book club. Every month we read a specific book, and then we get together after we finish reading it. It's at your own pace during the month. If you're done, you can jump on the forums right away, but when you finish, you get on the forums, and you talk about it with the other book club members. We have quite a few people now, actually. I'm really excited because I was actually kind of scared that it was going to flop, but it hasn't flopped. I have a couple other people doing it with me. It's really awesome. We are actually on our second book. This month we are reading The Almost Moon by Alice Sebold. I picked it up a couple days ago. I have not started it yet, so I'm going to be starting it tonight. So excited. You guys are awesome. So I'm going to link to the book club and to this book so that you can buy that as well if you're interested in joining the book club. And other than that, I will talk to you later. Bye.